My name is Mary Stone, and I'm a criminal justice major here at CSU. I've decided to do my informative speech over true crime in the mind and the effects that true crime have on one's psyche. My specific purpose statement is to inform the audience on the impact that true crime and crime-based horror pop culture have on the mind. So what is true crime pop culture? True crime pop culture is a genre based on criminal events that have actually happened. I've chosen to show you guys a clip from Mindhunters, which is one of Netflix's most popular shows and a show that's sweeping the nation. It's a perfect example of what true crime pop culture looks like.
He has an overwhelming fantasy life. Fantasies of what he's done, what he wants to do. These dreams will consume him, so the real world won't even compare. How do we catch a fantasy if he's any good? You can't.
Shows like Mindhunter allow us to invest in the days and the lives of these criminals that we see on TV. The obsession, infection, and the aftermath of an addiction to true crime in pop culture. Why is true crime such an obsession? We love the unknown, and we love to see if we can figure out the unknown. True crime allows us to be a detective in a sense. Also, emotions can't stay bottled up, and neither can your intrusive thoughts. True crime allows us to confront the morbid. Rachel Tinker said in her case study, Guilty Pleasure, a case study of true crime resurgence in a binge consumption era, by exposing oneself to true crime, one confronts the morbid, rather than repressing it, keeping it in control. It allows us to explore that dark side without completely releasing it to the world. Now, a killer could be your next door neighbor, and that's so terrifying, but it also brings us back to the fact that we love the unknown. We love that not everyone you see is who they are. Scott Bond wrote, in We Love Serial Killers, I discovered that serial killers are terrifying and captivating to the public. Some of them, such as Ted Bundy, are highly educated, charming, successful, and could easily be your next door neighbor. And we love that. We eat that up. And that brings me to my next point. It's pure curiosity. Curiosity killed the cat, and curiosity killed the American. Watching true crime gives you the same feeling as driving by a car crash or seeing a natural disaster. Although it may be horrible, we can't look away because we're too curious. So what are the effects that overconsumption can have? It can cause high anxiety. It can also cause paranoia. It gives you that feeling of constantly looking over your shoulder if you watch it too much. It can spike stress, and it can also cause a fear of taking risks. This is not something that should be taken lightly. True crime with an overconsumption can be very unhealthy. And what is the aftermath of being exposed to true crime too early? Traumatic aftermath, if you're exposed too early, is highly possible. It can cause hostility at an early age. It can also cause domestic abuse. Recent large-scale longitudinal studies provide converging evidence linking frequent exposure to violent media in childhood with aggression later in life, including physical assault and spouse abuse, Anderson states in a study done about the effects of violent media. Not only can it cause domestic abuse in one's mind, but it can also cause aggressive thoughts, emotions, and behavior. Short-term exposure increases the likelihood of verbally and physically aggressive behavior, aggressive thoughts, and aggressive emotions, Anderson also states. This is a chart talking about the long-term effects TV violence can have on one's psyche. They did a survey of males and females following them throughout childhood to their adulthood, and they split them into different groups such as heavy viewers and light viewers of the violent TV shows. As you can see here, that the numbers on the heavier viewers are higher than the numbers on the lighter viewers, because it is proven that it does have an effect on your psyche. Briefly restating the points I talked about, I've shown you the appeal, obsession, and effects of true crime in the media on our average person. We all have things we enjoy, each differing from the person right next to you. But remember that everything is good in portion. An obsession can be dangerous, just as dangerous as the criminals that you see on TV.